The year is 2077. The world had achieved the impossible, the direct manipulation of reality's fundamental code. Not creation, but deletion. After decades of work involving quantum entanglement and metaprogramming crystalline substrates, we built the Nullifier, a device capable of targeting and temporarily erasing one single law of physics from a specific, localized area. The consensus, after intense global debate, was to target the most paradoxical and limiting law, the second law of thermodynamics, the law of entropy. We called the day of activation the reversal. I was Dr. Elias Voss, the lead engineer on the Nullifier team. Our goal was simple: abolish decay. Within the shielded, kilometers-wide testing zone in the Mojave Desert, we aimed to create a bubble of perfect, perpetual order. No rust, no decay, no energy dissipation, a local state of pristine, eternal youth. The activation was unsettlingly quiet. The moment the second law was erased within the zone, the atmosphere didn't explode, it simply stilled. Outside, the air molecules danced randomly. Inside, they moved with perfect, rhythmic efficiency. We rushed in, sealed in heavily reinforced suits. The effect was immediate and breathtaking. A rusted steel beam looked brand new, a shattered beaker reassembled itself, and crucially, a small, insulated reactor we placed inside the zone began to run with 100% efficiency, never dissipating heat. A perpetual motion machine achieved. The world hailed it as the greatest victory over nature. Global energy and decay problems were solved, theoretically, forever. But the silence didn't last. 3 days after the activation, the first anomaly was reported from outside the zone. The effect was spreading, but not as simple order. Since the universe abhorred a vacuum, the localized pocket of negative entropy, the absence of decay, was dragging the cosmic decay into itself at an accelerating rate. The surrounding reality wasn't becoming orderly, it was undergoing hyperaging to compensate. The immediate vicinity of the Nullifier experienced years of decay in hours. Food spoiled instantly, steel rusted to dust, but as the anti-entropic bubble grew, the compensation became global and far more subtle. Within weeks, the entire planet began to experience a rapid, collective decay of information. Books became illegible static, digital data corrupted, not by hacking, but by fundamental bit rot. Memories in human minds began to fade at an alarming rate. Entropy wasn't gone, it had been weaponized, sucked into the vortex, leaving behind a world where all patterns, the essence of information and memory, were rapidly dissolving. The world plunged into a crisis of collective amnesia. Governments forgot their policies, scientists forgot their equations. I watched helplessly as my own team forgot the very complex programming necessary to reverse the Nullifier. We were left with the knowledge that we had created a black hole for information, but without the pattern necessary to close it. The horrifying realization came when I was studying the original blueprints, which, thankfully, I had carved onto a titanium plate, resisting the decay. The blueprints showed that the Nullifier was fundamentally flawed. It wasn't designed to delete a law. It was designed to create a localized area where a new, unknown law could be temporarily tested. And the new law wasn't about order. The ultimate twist was buried in the margin notes, scrawled in an ancient, unrecognized script. The second law of thermodynamics was not a limitation. It was a cosmic safety feature. Its purpose was to regulate the maximum density of information in any given space, preventing a dangerous concentration that could be exploited. By deleting it, we hadn't created perpetual motion. We had created an information vacuum specifically designed to pull in and stabilize hyperdense cosmic data. The Nullifier wasn't built by humanity. It was an ancient, alien relic discovered deep underground, and our scientists, in their hubris, had repurposed it, misinterpreting the activation sequence. We hadn't erased entropy. We had turned the Earth into a vast, powerful cosmic hard drive. The price of deleting entropy was the total collapse of all existing information, including human memory, to make room for the new data. My final act was to reach the heart of the Nullifier, not to destroy it, but to look into the crystalline cylinder at its center. The cylinder was now pulsing with incredible light, and within the light, I saw the patterns, complex, alien geometries. The final data upload was complete. The machine had initiated its core function, and the very last piece of information that was downloaded into the heart of the Nullifier, the final pattern that erased my own remaining memories, was a single, terrifying, structured thought: transfer complete, destination ready. We hadn't accidentally destroyed the world. We had perfectly prepared and formatted it for its true owners. The universe didn't care about our perpetual motion. It needed the space for its new message, and by the time my mind dissolved, the Earth would be carrying that message across the void.